Nice.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
There you go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Timeless Gamer Show, where our games and our bodies may grow out of date, but our gaming experiences will forever remain. It's timeless. Oh my God, it's going to be a special show for you guys right now. We got the people from Pinoy Gamer PH. Here we go. Let's not even bother doing all of the formalities. Let's just get into it. Representing first the Timeless Gamer Show panelists for tonight. We got Sir Joel.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whoever you are, wherever you are. This is Joel again on the Timeless Gamer Show. Hoping that you guys are going to enjoy today's episode. We are hosting the Pinoy Gamer podcast, and we know some of you are looking forward to talking with them. Make sure you guys put your comments in the chats. Gusto namin marinig ang mga comments niyo sa kanila. Tanong, kung ano man ang mga tanong ninyo, itatanong din namin sa kanila. Back to you, Joe.
All right, thank you for that, Sir Joel, and of course, Sir JDM.
Hello, good evening, guys, and welcome back to the Timeless Gamer Show. Juan De Marcos, JDM, from the Queen City of the South, Cebu City. Welcome.
All right, thank you for that, Sir JDM, and of course, Sir Marky Mark, responsible for the intro videos of both GGS and the one you saw earlier, the teaser for Pinoy Gamer PH.
Ang gulo naman eh. Hi guys, welcome to TGS. I'm Adjusi of One Quest. I hope you guys are doing great. This episode will be special, so yun nga, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
There you go. Thank you for that, Sir Marky Mark. And of course, here we are. The people from Pinoy Gamer PH, of course, representing all three. Let's start with Miss Shell.
Hi everyone, good day everyone. I'm Shell Valete, aka Pearly Shell, your correspondent from Pinoy Gamer. Single rin in 2026, but let's
Yun na agad ang
see.
banat. Okay.
Hi guys, thank you so much for letting us join you with this podcast. There.
Yay! And
We appreciate it.
and certainly there's a special person waiting there for a good hour for Michelle to show up. There you go. How about first sides?
Hi guys, sides 50% girl dad, 50% stay-at-home husband, 100% Kiken certified voice artist. Hello, and thank you for having us tonight.
All right, thank you for that, Sir Sides, and of course, Sir Zero with an X.
Hi, I'm Zero, your forever OGT for Pinoy Gamer podcast. I just want to say that was an awesome intro. I didn't expect that
Yeah.
you'll have a teaser of the three of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
You will get that after after the show.
All right. Yeah.
Yes,
You can make
consider
it
it our
Alright.
gift to you. Consider it our
Nice,
gift
yeah.
to you. Mhm.
That's our gift to you. Thank you, Sir Marky Mark, for that teaser.
Thank you. That's
There
so
you go. So we all have the members of Pinoy Gamer PH right there above us, of course. Before we head to the show interview portion of the program, let's do our usual show and tell. In this segment, we just show and brag anything that we have acquired for the last few days or years or so, whether it's physical, whether it's digital, it could be video games, could be
Mhm.
comics, could be books, could be music, could be any merchandise, anything in between, as long as within the nerdy culture.
Absolutely.
Let's
Like
start
even
off
a
there.
hamburger, like Mark presented before.
Even
Anyway.
a hamburger,
A
even the
Philip.
Scott Burger, Burger
Yes.
Machine Meat Burger,
Well,
Angel's
yeah,
Burger,
there
any
was a lively
burgers.
discussion about that, about burgers back in the Philippines. Scott, Angel's
Oh
Burger,
yeah,
Minute Burger, things like that. That
Oh.
was great. Yeah.
I think
that
we
was
also
great.
have a
Made me
hamburger
hungry.
story.
Mm.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Amoeba-inducing
Yeah.
burgers
Yeah.
from the
Pinoy Gamer has a burger story. We can tell
No,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
We'll save it for the show. But yes,
We'll tackle that
who wants to
first.
go first? Who wants to go first with their
You
show
know
and
what?
tell?
It's our this segment is usually our icebreaker of sorts. So
Mhm.
let's just show the guys how we usually do it. Sir
Yeah.
Joe, what do you got for the class?
All right. Again, so a couple of weeks ago, there was the Woot sale, woot.com. They were clearing out a lot of their video games. And last week, I showed some of the ones that came in. This week, a few more came in. So, all of them, my magical price point when it comes to video games is $20 and below, preferably below. So anything that comes in that I'm looking around for, that becomes available at that price, I get. So first one is Illusion of Itahari. It's a visual novel that my daughter has been looking
Ooh.
at for a little while. I
Reverse
personally don't
harem.
understand. Yeah, yes, reverse harem.
Reverse
I
harem.
personally don't
Of
understand
course.
visual novels. It's like reading a book, except you click a button all the time. But my daughter loves it. So Illusion of Itahari seems to be a reverse harem novel. A heroine who is seeking her family's killers or something like that. Next is the latest Harvest Moon, Home Sweet Home. It is not the Story of Seasons series. Harvest Moon, I hear, has been going down in quality recent years, but I love anything farming and anything with fishing as a mechanic. So I got this as well, $15 if I remember correctly. This is for you, Joe. You should be happy with this because we are planning a Yu-Gi-Oh episode,
Mhm.
Yu-Gi-Oh the Early Days collection.
Yay!
Or yeah, I'm gonna try to learn your card game, okay, Joe? I'm very much a Magic the Gathering kind of guy. I'm very much a Legend of the Five Rings kind of guy. Netrunner, and all those old school card games. But yes, Yu-Gi-Oh! Early years collection with some kind of card inside of it. I hear it's special. And again, we talked about this a few episodes ago. The Oregon Trail for Xbox. The Oregon Trail is a video game in the United States that is used for educational purposes. It teaches kids about the migration from the East Coast going to the West Coast and the foundation of California, if I remember correctly. So the Oregon Trail, this is the modernized version, and they did the remaster of Dead Rising. I love this series. The Dead Rising series is so funny. It's hilarious. It's got tons of dark humor, and yeah, I think this went as low as $10 because of the fact that they remastered it. It didn't need a remaster. I hear the remaster was inferior to the original. But yes, those are the games that came in from woot.com, $20 and below. And yeah, that's my show and tell for the week. Back to you, Joe.
All right. Thank you for that, Sir Joel. That's quite a lot. How about Sir JDM? What do you got for the class?
I didn't get anything, as in wala. The
Mm.
only thing I got is the free game, Epic Games,
Oh
which
yes.
is Botany Manor and ano to, Poison Retro set.
Mhm. All right. Don't forget, Epic Games gives out free games almost every single week. Also, if
Yep.
you are an Amazon member, Amazon Prime, they do give out free games as well on that one. But I'm not sure you can claim those, JDM. Can you over there in
Uh,
Pinas?
Not sure.
Not sure.
I have another one pala, yung Marathon Trilogy
Oh yeah.
sa
Mm.
Steam. It's free.
Mhm. Yes,
If you're a
absolutely.
fan of first-person
Ooh.
shooting na
Mhm.
it's based on Doom, yung
Mhm.
mga old
Yep.
school FPS, You can download that for free sa Steam. The trilogy, I mean.
Yes. Excellent.
Steam. There you go.
Nice.
Thank you for that,
Well,
Sir JD. How about Sir Marky Mark? Anything you got for the class?
Napakalkal pa ako sa baul ko. Wait, Taglish tayo ngayon, right? Yes,
Taglish
mga
tayo
kapatid.
ngayon. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Pwede ka mag-Taglish
Makapagtagalog
ngayon.
ako na- Yes. Actually, I have this. Napanalunan ko sa there's this event sa Caloocan wherein yung mga it's Recollects Retro Games, Toys and Collectibles Expo.
Representing RGCP.
Yes, RGCP. Nung napanalunan ko to, I'm like, ano to? Sorry. Hindi kasi ako familiar sa Wii.
Just the Wii U control pad, that's it?
Yes. Sabi ko, yes, may napanalunan
Just the Wii U
ako.
for that.
Ano to? Basta ito yun. Yes, may nakalikal ako.
The Wii U
Nice.
pad.
Wii
Oh,
U
just the Wii U pad, not the Wii U console too? Not the
I don't
console,
know.
just the Wii U pad.
The controller.
Just this.
Just the controller pad. I mean, how do you know if it works?
I don't know. Ilalagay ko nga lang dito talaga.
Display.
Basta nandito
Oh, what?
siya.
display.
Attend another raffle, maybe you'll win the Wii U console.
Ilalagay na lang dito.
Here's the console.
That is for me.
There you go. Thank you for
Yeah,
that,
that's it
Sir
for
Marky Mark. Before we go to the Pinoy Gamer side, I'll just show mine.
Don't. Masasensor tayo. Anyway.
Oh, God. Not yet.
Yours.
All right.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Too early.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Please,
wow.
Facebook.
I'm
Too
seeing
early.
it now. I'm
Alright.
starting to see it.
We got
Let's go, Sentai.
we got
You
Mad
got-
Dog.
you might have to turn off
Yeah.
Turn off the thing. God damn it.
Yes.
Turn off the thing. Let me just turn off the thing first.
All right.
How do I turn off the thing?
Oh my goodness. Okay. This is the perils of going live.
There you
but
go.
no, that is the lovely
This
thing
is the
about it.
thing. Yeah, we are live. Oh, is it showing it? Nope, still nothing. No,
Not yet.
there.
Alright. In the
okay.
meantime, we can, in the
Oh.
meantime, we can switch over to somebody first.
Somebody first.
Yes.
We
go
are
ahead.
live. There you go. How about let's go with Michelle?
All right. Shell.
Hi, everyone. So, what I have for today's live podcast. So,
Mhm.
supposed to be,
Oh,
I was looking
nice.
for my PS1, but I cannot find it. So, I just have the PS2.
Yes.
Just
Maybe it
wanna
evolved
share-
into
Yeah. So, here.
Mhm.
evolved to
Here, in
PS2.
fact, the last time I
I
checked
can
it,
see the
it's still
spiders.
what?
Yeah,
What?
inside.
This is clean. See,
Yeah,
it's
it is.
clean.
Very nice.
It's
Mhm.
clean. The last time I checked it, it's still working, but I'm not sure. That was way back, I think 2024 when I tried to open this one. But yeah, supposed to be I was what I was planning to show was my PS1 because that
Mhm.
was the first console that I got, which is the
Mhm.
PS1.
Nice.
And yeah, the first game actually I the reason why I purchased PS1, there was an expo, Pinoy Expo, which was held in Clark before.
Oh.
And yeah, I saw PlayStation 1 and I just
Mhm.
fell in love with it. And the game that was in the demo, I will not forget it. It was Parapa Rapa.
Oh, yeah.
And
Rapa the Rapper?
yeah, Parapa
Yes.
the Rapper. And what do you call this? The other one?
Leisure Suit Larry. Yes.
Yeah, Leisure Suit Larry. Oh yeah.
No.
Your favorite game.
PS1.
I forgot. Wait, I forgot the title. Anyway, but that's the game, and yeah,
Nice. Very
I'm
good.
a
PS1.
console player before, so and then I just transitioned into playing games to PC.
All right. Take note, ladies and gentlemen. Michelle transitioned. Remember that. Okay. All right.
Yes, yes.
Okay, we'll remember that. Next, if you're all right with that, Michelle, we shall proceed with Zides. Zides.
Okay. Got this. That's good.
Nice. Very good.
So this is the Lego version of Voltron that I bought.
Very nice.
I was able to get this at a very good price because I knew someone who was working in Lego at that time.
Okay.
I do have a few. I do have a major. What do you call this? Nasasayangan ako kasi I should have bought two.
Oh.
I should have bought two because I was planning on not opening the other one.
Oh, tama. Oh.
And right now, the price of this is around 25K.
25K. Wow.
Wow.
Really? Oh my goodness. It's become a collectible na talaga na, Zides.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm gonna have to check it out here kung meron pa kaming stock eh. If kung meron man, hindi kuha na rin siguro ako. All right. Well done, Zides. Well done. All right. Next, we have Zero. What do we have from Zero? Let's see. Let's see if we can bring him in. All right.
All right. So just a premise for what I'm gonna show you, right? I'm gonna blame Sides for this one because I really have nothing to collect before, and then he suggested to me, you know what? Let's buy One Piece cards. So I bought One Piece cards, and then the spending spiraled out of control from there. So I actually bought one of the chase cards from One Piece basically back then. So this is one of the cards I have. It's if you know One Piece and the author
Oda
is
signature.
Eiichiro Oda. This was signed by Eiichiro Oda.
Oh,
So now the price has skyrocketed. Since the spending is going out of control, I decided I should buy one more to stop buying. So I bought another one. So this is the other ones basically. Just another One Piece card. So
and
all
they're
of these are
graded
going
too.
to my will.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're all graded. So yeah.
Nice. Very good.
So take note, the solution for spending is spending more.
Is more spending. Got it. Got it. Yes.
Even more spending.
Yes.
You can never
Buying
have
after
enough.
that.
No. It was also part of the discussion, the way that Zero presented it. Now it goes into his will. We were talking about it, Joe. Remember about what are we supposed to do with our physical and digital libraries once we pass on? Remember that discussion?
Correct.
My will is sell everything except for the books and video games, pass them on to my daughter. That's my will. All right, Joe, are you ready with yours?
I think I am. Okay. As an answer to Sir Sides, I got Mastodon.
Yeah, that's a new one. Yeah.
Saber-tooth tiger.
Yeah.
Triceratops.
Yeah.
Pterodactyl. Tyrannosaurus.
Oh.
I got all five. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Reignition, all five
That's
pieces
the
of
new one.
Megazord.
Yeah.
It just went on sale here on our Kmart. So I'm like, okay. I mean, before it was like $50 a piece, Australian dollars a piece, and then they were selling it to half price, $25 each. And I'm like, okay, sure, might as well. The first Megazord that I believe that came out back in the late '90s. Yeah, I missed out on that. Of course, I don't have any money for that one. And even if you buy that one today, it will cost so much more. Sir Sites know this.
Yep.
I'm like, you know what? This is the next best thing. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm still trying to save up for my Voltes 5. Eventually, I will get that. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna save up for my Voltron as well. But for now, I'm okay with this. I mean, it's not die-cast metal. It's just your usual plastic. But hey, better than nothing, right?
It's still the Megazord.
We know somebody who still sells the Volt in box, right, Joe? You can get it.
Yeah,
from
we
there.
do.
Yeah,
we do. This guy, this guy right there.
Yeah, that guy. He's selling the Volt.
Hi, Sir Joe. Hi, Sir Joe Mar. There you go.
All right. So I think that is it for the show and tell portion. Thank you very much to everybody. Everybody's presented some really good stuff, but I have to say that Shell presented the top of the line because of the fact that the PS2 is one of the best-selling consoles of all time. And to be perfectly honest, it has some of the very best games ever. And
agree.
Very good.
I got a
All
question here, actually. Sir Anton. How do you maintain your PS2? Are they still using the original lens and hardware?
Mhm. Yan, Shell,
Um,
Mm.
tanong sa'yo yan.
so I for this one, it's actually wrapped earlier. I just
Mm.
removed the plastic wrap. That's why there's no like not much dirt on it.
Mhm,
But
yeah.
yeah, that's how I preserve it. Yeah, and the last time I checked it, that was way back 2024, and it's still working. So
Very good. Very
yeah.
good. Remember, Anton, Shell likes it wrapped. Anyway, continue. All right.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. That's
Uh,
how you know that it's
Plastic
gonna be working.
detailed plastic wrap.
yes, there you go. See, very, very form-fitting plastic wrap. Okay, got it. Got it. Got it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Make sure there's
Welcome
no
to the
holes.
Timeless Gamer
Okay.
Show. This is how we do it.
All
Okay,
right.
okay.
All right. So that's the show and tell, guys. Thank you all so much for participating, and of course, let's go now. Proceed with the show proper. The Pinoy Gamer PH crew.
Mhm.
Alrighty, Sir Joel.
All right. So, first things first, I'd like to acknowledge our audience members who are in the chats right now. We have Ryan, Baronaroyka, Gamitagle. We have Jomar, of course, who has been fervently waiting for Shell to show up in this episode. And we've also got Redas, who is one of our panelists here as well. And of course, some other people who are showing up in the chats. Don't forget, if you guys have any questions for and of course Anton, really really good friend of mine. Thanks very much, Pare, for being here
We got Sir
again.
Richard and Sir
Mhm.
Marlon as well.
Yes, Marlon is also here. Don't forget, if you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you have any violent reactions, type it into the chats. Gusto namin marinig ang mga sasabihin niyo tungkol sa amin at tungkol sa Pinoy Gamer podcast. Oh, it's okay. So let's begin by asking the guests, what is Pinoy Gamer podcast? What is it at its very core? Who are you guys? Tell us.
And the way they're gonna answer this, Michelle first, then Sir Sad, and then
I want to hear.
Sir Zero.
Oh
What
my
is it for
god.
you
Mhm.
guys?
Yeah. Mhm.
That's what
So
happens when you're late.
not late. Anyway, so Pinoy Gamer Podcast is about a podcast about gaming, gaming controversies, anything
Mhm.
gaming related. Well, technically, my intro.
That's your intro. That's your intro for the
And that's
podcast.
a show.
Well, yeah, that's true.
It's all about gaming, gaming
Mhm.
controversies,
Mhm.
anything gaming related, geek fandom,
Mhm.
anime,
Very
and
safe
that's
answer.
related stuff.
You just change the intonation of how you say it.
Yeah.
But that's the real reason why we're doing the podcast. It's because
Mhm.
we want to share the information about those things. So
Okay.
yeah, there.
Nice. All right. Sides. Oh, the
So,
follow up.
I will go against what Shell said because at its very core, the podcast was born out of the need for therapy sessions for each and every one of us at the end of the week after a hard week's work. So we had to vent out and just talk about anything. It's basically just tambayan lang, and we
Hmm.
just talk about anything.
Okay. Good, good, good. And Zero.
Yeah. So if you notice, if you go to the Pinoy Gamer Facebook page, right, it's kind of reflection to the author's perspective. So what happens to that is the Pinoy Gamer podcast is quite similar to that one. So as Sides mentioned, it's kind of a therapy session. But in a way, it's something where I can vent out all my frustrations on what's happening to the gaming world. Yeah. So
No,
it's an
that's
Well,
true.
excuse.
yeah, and it's it's perfectly valid. So actually,
Mm.
Zides answered a little bit of the history. My next question, the history of Pinoy Gamer. So it sounds like you guys got together because gusto ninyong maglabas ng mga sama ng loob sa buong linggo at saka makibalita kung ano yung mga
Mm.
happening sa gaming world. But let me just highlight this comment from Gami, Tito Joel drinking maintenance friends. Oo, Gami, kailangan ko talaga eh. So, pasensya na eh. Ano ko napatime ganyan ako na umiinom ako ng maintenance ngayon. But yes, so the history of it is you guys when did that happen? Which year and how exactly did it happen that you guys started to think, sandali, naglalabas na rin naman tayo ng sama ng loob, might as well put it to a podcast and share it with everybody. When did it happen?
Michelle, how do you remember it happened?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Shell will
How
have a different perspective for this
How do
one.
you
Because
remember
Sides
it?
and me will probably have
how,
the
how
same
very
one.
Akira
Yeah.
Kurosawa, we're listening to different points of view, Anyway, sige, Michelle.
Actually, Zero just contacted me.
Mhm.
And then they just reach out and asking if I want to join a podcast.
Mhm.
At first, because I don't have any experience about the podcast. That was way back 2023,
Mhm.
right? Yeah,
I don't know.
we're going 3 years. three
I stopped
years
counting
on
the
12.
years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, we started 2023 and there. And one time we were on Discord, so we just tried one episode and it took how long?
Um,
Hmm?
When
Mhm.
we first
With,
tried
with you or without you?
with me. With me,
Uh,
with me. Because actually the first time they tried it, it's just the both of them, if I'm not
Mhm.
mistaken. I was not there yet when
Oh.
they are trying to plan it. So yeah, as I mentioned, Zero just contacted me to join for a different perspective because they're like tunes, so they have the same mind. So yeah, they need a different perspective. That's
Mhm.
why Zero contacted me to join them. So
Okay.
there.
So they
So
needed something contrasting kung ano yung kabila ng mga iniisip naman nila, gano'n. Or kung ano yung mga ibang perspective, bale, from what you
yeah,
in a
remember.
way, a female's perspective, just to
Female's
be
female's
perspective. Okay.
perspective. Yeah.
Now, how about
Females.
you, Zides? What do you remember about that era?
Basically, yeah, as Shell mentioned, it started with actually there was three of us that wanted to test it out, but unfortunately the other one couldn't join. And then we had a very what do you call this? A test run, just the two of us. And we only had one topic. And we were discussing earlier before we started on if we could fill 15 to 30 minutes with just one topic. We ended that session 2 hours because we were talking about Final Fantasy. And we that's when
the
we
iceberg.
we yeah we can't do this. We can't do podcast 2 hours per topic. So probably we could have a better format. Let's have another one talking because when we were talking, we were just basically echoing each other's thoughts. So yeah, so that's basically how the trio of us actually started because we needed more format, more contrasting views. Yeah.
Mhm. And Zero, so there's shell side, there's sides, and there's the truth. Let's hear what Zero has to
Yeah,
Yeah,
say.
the
that's
truth.
the
Yeah.
truth.
Side, side.
Money. Yeah. So Pinoy Gamer is a brand, right? A brand
Mhm.
where we create like video game news, videos, anything, basically content for gamers around the world. So
Mm.
I was like thinking like how do we transfer our content going from text format to a new format, which is media format. Then I went back to the thought when I was young. When I was young, we always go to a, let's say, a store near our place. So me and Sides and another group of friends, we're just discussing random things there. It could be games, TV shows, or anything. And I remember that our discussions were very fluid. That's why the time I contacted Sides, hey, do you want to try to do a podcast, right? I also tried to invite the rest of the people that were
Group.
going to the store back then. I we tried it, but unfortunately he cannot join. Then so I tried to contact some of my old classmates. Then they recommended Shell. Apparently Shell was doing a streaming back then.
Mhm.
She didn't actually reply to me. It was years before she actually replied back to me. The
Yeah.
the original offer
True.
was
Ghosting
I'm
you,
looking
basically.
for yeah, exactly. So the original offer was actually I was trying to find someone who just can do like video game news,
News.
just a news format, like because we really don't have those in the Philippines. Not much content creators are doing this, so I'm trying to find a solution for a market gap. That's how I find it. So I did my research. Maybe we could do a podcast, which is a hybrid of a news and a discussion type, right? That's why we have gaming news in the beginning and then the discussion topics, which we can also trim down for more specific news related stuff. So I did a lot of research, check which kind of podcasts work. We in the Philippines, I check what kind of format they do. I noticed a majority of them are doing like category types, and then I pivoted to something more news type, so that every time, every week, there's a new conversation, right? So we don't rely on one expert. We rely on the source material that where we can get into. Then, so yeah, we tested the podcast, me and Sides, and then got shelled, and then that's it. That's the history of the podcast itself, basically.
All right. Yeah. Again, diba? It's part of the old discussion. There's his side, there's one side, there's the other side, and there's the truth. So that seems to be how it looks like in this
Yep.
lineup. All right. So next question. JDM, you want to do the honors? Up, JDM. I think you have your mic off.
Yes. Um, what are the games you love or the games you hate?
Yeah, the games you love to play, the games you absolutely hate. Yeah. Let's start with Michelle.
Oh my god. Games that I love. Well, way back, I'm into racing games. Actually, that's why I also purchased PS2 because of the game Burnout Revenge.
Nice.
Mm.
Very good.
That's a very
Good
nice
choice.
game. Well,
Good choice. Good choice.
and also I like Final Fantasy. One of my favorite game is Borderlands as well.
Really? Oh wow. Cool.
So yeah, I always try different types of games. The
Mhm.
games that I hate, well, I think I would pick Bloodborne.
Bloodborne. Oh, the
because,
Soulsborne type of games.
because I
So
rage quit on that game.
Nalungkot si Mark
I'm not
tuloy.
gonna hide it.
That's Mark's that's Mark's forte. Eh.
What?
Yung mga the
Really?
Soulsborne, yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I rage quit on that
Damn,
game.
you know like it.
It's not really that
Mm-mm.
hate, but maybe because the reason I rage quit on that game, that's why I just hate it. Not technically hate, it's hard for me. So yeah,
So it's an issue, skill issue
still
problem.
Skill
issue.
issue.
Skill issue. Yeah, skill
I
issue.
know, but yeah, for me it's technically hard.
Oh, no. It's perfectly valid. You don't like the game that you suck at. Plain and simple,
Yeah,
di ba?
yeah,
Simple
yeah,
lang.
right.
It needs
Yun.
game journalist
But
mode,
it's
basically.
challenging. It's very challenging.
But by the way, there's a follow-up question pa pala. What age did you start playing video
Oh
games?
yeah. That's connected. Yes. Connected.
May
Connected.
We're not revealing your actual age.
Yeah,
No,
Just
okay.
we're
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
exactly.
we're just worming our way to it. Anyway, continue.
1965.
But yeah, just wanna finish. What games do I always go back? I think
Mhm.
FPS games. I'm into more on FPS games.
Okay.
So
good.
recently, I'm playing Valorant. So every time I just wanna vent out or just wanna relax, and so I'll just play Valorant. And the first time I played a video game, I think I was 7 years old.
7 years old.
And I was influenced by my uncles and actually my father. So it was Sega and also
Which game?
family computer.
Which game in particular
And
started you off?
I think it was Mickey Mouse.
Oh, Enchanted Castle.
Yes,
Magical
that
Castle. Yeah, tama.
one.
That
Yeah,
one was
that one.
good. Yeah,
Or the
that one
Indian
was good.
games, yeah.
So that's the game that I tried when I was 7 years old. So
Nice, very good. Now we can make the computation. Mickey Mouse Enchanted Castle came out on Sega Genesis, and
That's
Michelle was 7 during that time.
1993.
Let's do the computation.
please don't compute,
Trying to
guys.
extrapolate it, okay?
We can ballpark it in that area now. Okay, now next,
Anyway,
Zides. Same question.
Perfect. What games? I'm
age review.
I lean towards RPGs.
Nice.
Turn-based
Yay!
RPGs.
Mhm.
Boo!
And then what do you call what else? Probably the most action game I've played is Path of Exile right now. But for hate, I think that's a very strong word.
Mhm.
Probably
Dislike?
games that I don't really, I don't enjoy playing. I'm going to go against Shell. I don't like racing games.
Oh,
I find them too boring for me, so I don't like to play them.
Mm.
but too
And
slow for you. Too fast.
yeah, so when did I start playing? Probably close to preparatory school when my cousin would bring their Super Famicom to the province, and I would play what do you call this? Mario, the circus game, Macross, and yeah, those were the games. And Battle City.
Battle City,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
absolutely.
And if you and
Circus
if
Charlie.
if it's also considered Game and Watch,
Oh
the
yeah,
manual game.
absolutely,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
definitely
Yeah,
considered,
game.
yes.
Yeah. Brick game.
Brick
Yeah, those were
Meow.
those are
Mm,
the first games that I actually
Awesome,
played. Yeah.
awesome, awesome.
well done. All right, now we come to Zero. Zero, same question.
Mm. So, favorite game, right? Oh, games that I love. So I like to play like StarCraft, Warcraft, those kind of games, RTS, right? So I
PCs.
always fall back to city building games. That's where I always go to. I like the game. I think I love the game Caesar so much.
Oh,
I
Caesar's
always play
great.
that
Yeah.
once a year, right?
Mm.
So if there's no game coming out or I'm not interested on the games coming out, I'll just go back. I'll just play Caesars again, and then I get
Caesar
addicted to
3?
it again.
Ooh.
Caesars
These
3
are three.
Caesar
specifically.
3. How about Pharaoh? Do you
Mm.
do Pharaoh or
I didn't like it. I didn't like
you
it.
didn't like
I
Pharaoh?
think I like the
Really?
simplicity of Caesars 3 more for some
Okay,
reason.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's
Then
perfectly fine.
yeah, games that
We got a
I
couple of questions here from the people downstairs.
Wait. Zero still hasn't finished his point. The
Oh,
games
go.
yeah.
that he disliked
Yeah, games
or
that
Oh,
I
yeah, yeah,
hate.
yeah.
Maybe yeah, maybe not hate. Yes, not a fan of. Basically, I don't like competitive games. I feel they suck the joy of gaming itself. Right? I actually cringe on esports players like posing like very intense, like they're going to fight. Gaming is not for that perspective. Why the hell are you doing this? So that is my point of view. I
He's not
really
wrong.
really hate competitive players.
I actually agree.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
Anton has a question here. Can Caesar 3 run on modern machines? Yes, the GOG
Yes.
version
Yes.
can.
Yeah.
And then
Anton,
there's a
get
4K patch also for that one.
4K patch. There's also that.
Wow.
Yeah, but if you
Mm.
wanted
Yep.
to if you wanted to try it in the original feel of it, get the GOG
Mhm.
version, Anton.
Yep.
Really,
Yes.
really good version. All right. Yes.
Um,
Yes. Continue.
oh,
Oh, age.
how
Age.
about her? Oh,
Wait.
age.
Zero hasn't disclosed his age
Age.
when he began yet.
Oh,
When did
so
he
yeah,
start?
I think I became addicted at the age when family computer days, right? So I played
Yes.
Galaga, Contra, those kind of
Mm.
games.
Mm.
So I still remember playing a lot of Mega Man or Rockman back those days. I keep saving the what do you
Mhm.
call this? There's a like a save point, right, where you put the codes for
Code.
that
Code.
one. I think
Yeah,
Save
that's
code.
the
code. Yeah.
main thing that I really get addicted for gaming. I don't remember the
All
age
right.
specifically,
Have
but
you tried
during that
guessing the
time.
code?
What was
Have you
that, Mark?
tried
So
guessing
before,
the Have you tried
oh,
guessing the codes?
Yeah.
Guessing.
I tried that, right?
Just
Yeah.
guess the code. Yeah.
I tried that before.
Mm. And how did that work out for you, Chef?
It's random.
Very random.
It became a new game.
It became a different game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I also
all
tried
right.
it once, but
Joe, with your next
Oh,
question.
so before we go to Sir Mark's question, we'll ask these audience questions from downstairs. Uh, we'll go first with Miss Shell answering Sir Anton's. Here, Sir Jomar's question. Sir Jomar, uh, are the Pinoy Gamer gang like playing games or they just like talking about it?
Mhm. Meron
This
kasing
one.
tao na mahilig lang
Yeah.
pag-usapan yung game pero hindi naman niya ganong nilalaro, hindi man lang nalaro. So, some people like talking the game, talking about games, but they don't play them. Do you guys play and talk about it? Do you guys mainly talk about the games, or do you like playing the games and kind of talking about it a little bit afterwards? What is your stance on that? Shell, what is how do
Mm.
you approach the games proper?
On our podcast, I think it's a mix of both
Mm-hmm.
because for example, because there are some games that we just what do you call this? We just search for what's the latest or what, but we did not play the game. So that's why we're sharing the information. We have the information and
Mm.
we just want to share it. But there are some games that we do play and we still talk about it. So it really depends. So it's a mix of both.
Okay.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Question number 2 for directed to Sir Sides. The Riders asks, "What is your favorite RPG of all time?
Oh
Time,
my
time."
goodness,
Zero knows
that's
this.
like trying to
Zero
that's
knows
like trying to
this.
choose your favorite child. Okay.
Chrono Trigger.
Yep.
Oh my
Oh
goodness. Okay.
God. Okay.
Hmm.
Chrono
you,
Trigger.
you heard it first.
All
Chrono
right,
Trigger.
Dan, come on up. We know you're just teething, you're just frothing at the
Now we
mouth
have
for that
someone
one.
for Sir Dan to
Yeah.
fight. Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah. Then we have Dan. One of our panelists kasi is Dan Faulkner, the moderator, actually the owner of the Sega Facebook page, and he absolutely he
Ooh.
absolutely hates
He
Chrono
doesn't really
Trigger. Yeah.
he doesn't necessarily hate. He just thinks it's
Oh,
overrated.
yes, he thinks it's overrated. He thinks the people attribute way too much to it, as opposed to other RPG games that came out at about the same time. All right. Anyway, so
There you go.
that's a
And
discussion that you get. You, Zides, and Sir Dan is going to have, and Zero.
for 0-0, the Riders asks, "Zero, how about against friends? No competitive play there. So competitive play
Against
with friends."
friends, right? Against friends, no competitive play. Okay, I'll tell you a story about Overwatch. Initially, we were playing Overwatch as a group of friends. Then it boiled down, let's try to be competitive for Overwatch 2. We even created an esports team. That when we did that, I felt like we're starting to gatekeep other people from joining our group of friends because they're not on this rank, they're not on this perspective, or this they're not on very competitive, as let me say. So I really don't like that approach. That's why I stopped playing like competitive games or joining esports teams anymore.
Mm, okay.
Mm.
Is it because of the fact that it causes friction for you, Zero?
E- e- Even if it's not specifically for me, right? You will see people having their own frictions on their own way.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it happens. It really happens.
That does make sense. Yeah. All right, Mark. The next question is yours.
Um, ano nga ba? Kung tama yung pagkakarinig ko, you guys were like 3 years na magkakasama. Tama ba?
Mm, yes.
Um, just curious, any memorable or funny moments that happened inside the group? Natawa si boss.
Michelle, go.
Mauna. You go first, Sides.
Parang mali ako ng tanong.
Hindi, tama lang yun. Tama yun.
I think it's called incriminating.
Oo.
Hey, memorable can be good or bad, depending.
Shell pleads the fifth. Anyway, go ahead.
Shell.
You go first, Sides.
Shell. Shell. Shell.
Funny
Piliin mo yung pinaka tumatak sa utak mo.
Oh my God.
Experience that
Top clip
really
of
yes.
Pinoy Gamer Twitch channel.
I knew it.
Okay, go ahead. Describe it.
Well, yeah. So Sides mentioned it. It was the top clip on our Pinoy Gamer Twitch channel. It's still there.
Mhm.
So that was way back 2024. And I was in a different country during that time. So we were doing a live podcast and my background is a glass.
Mm.
So so I have a boyfriend a new boyfriend during that time, and
Mhm.
and his reflection showed up in my background walking. So we were all shocked, and they called it out while we were live. So there's
Bakit?
someone at
Was he
your
decent?
there's
Bakit
someone at your
bakit nakahubad ba?
background.
Ano ba?
Was he decent?
No.
Not really, no.
Oh,
Okay, good.
No, he's well dressed, but yeah,
Okay.
oh.
I'm not sharing
Well
like.
dressed for that occasion.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Let's keep it at that. So he was not
Okay, yes.
properly dressed for the occasion.
Understood,
Let's leave it at
understood.
that.
So yeah, there, and we were
Ah.
laughing during that
Mhm.
time.
Additional context on that
Yes.
clip. This was the time that Shell was saying that he didn't have she wasn't in a relationship.
Yeah, she's
Ah.
denying it all the way.
Ah!
No,
Ah!
no.
I'm not dating. I'm not doing this. Yeah.
I'm not because my intro when I'm single, my intro is always I'm single. So, but
Mhm.
during that time, I'm not single.
Mm.
I just removed the intro.
Mhm.
Really? So I just removed my intro.
That's why we
when
were
I
surprised. If we knew that you were in a relationship that time, we wouldn't be surprised.
Mhm.
Because
It's
I
like
I
who's
don't
that
really
Pokemon?
no because
Come on.
what I mean is that I don't we were just new that time, and
Mhm.
it didn't actually the relationship did not last that long, unfortunately.
Mainly because of that incident. Anyway, continue.
Not really, but not really. But, but yeah, so I'm somewhat a private person when it comes to that kind of thing.
Mhm.
How
So
come
that's
you
why I
keep
didn't
saying you're single?
that's why I just remove my intro that I'm single. But I
Mhm.
didn't announce that I'm in a relationship. Something
That's
like
her
that.
tell, bale. Kapag nawala yung
Yeah.
kapag nawala yung
Yeah, yeah,
intro
yeah.
na yun, yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Right.
her
But
tell.
now
Okay.
I'm
That's
still
the tell.
single.
All right.
Mhm. Yeah. Zides, your funny story.
Actually, it's still
Alright.
that one because
It's still
the
that one.
reaction, yeah, the reaction from
I mean,
us and
how do
the
you
people on
remember that
chat.
day?
How do you remember that moment?
How do you remember
It's
that
part
day?
of the lore.
What did you see exactly?
Yeah, well, we were. I believe this was after the recording of the podcast already. We were just tambay na lang.
Was it
Mhm.
So we were
really?
talking about something. Don't remember what we were talking about, and then I was looking at the screen and I saw a shadow walk past. I think it looked like a counter in the kitchen. So they
Okay.
walked past like that. And I was like, I think I was the first one who noticed.
Mhm.
And then I told Cero and another host
The
that we have.
viewers. Yeah.
Yeah. And the viewers and everybody in the chat was like, ooh, ghost. They were saying, ghost. Ooh, who's that? Who's that? Yeah. And then after that, Shell cut her camera and then covered the blinds of the glass window behind.
I did.
So, yeah.
Aha. Okay. And we come to Zero's perspective. Zero, how do you
Yeah, I'm
what
not gonna
is
tell that story. I think
yeah, okay.
everyone knows that
Yeah,
story.
yeah, yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
What's
So I think
your
this
funniest moment or most memorable, shall we say?
most memorable probably. So this happened basically off stream. So what happened is we were actually discussing about the topic called Ipalarong Pambansa. So it
Oh my
was
god.
Ah.
campaign from
Remember
like
that?
I don't know. I don't know if it's an official government thing or it's just some individual. But based from the sources I got, they were partnered with the government. So after we did the podcast, right, we posted the video, and the guy organizing that campaign or that event actually commented or messaged us asking or saying that we're saying misinformation. But and then I just replied to him the article that they shared to like say that GMA to counter his argument. So it was a very memorable moment for me. And because the thing is, we're actually making fun of Ipalarong Pambansa because how stupid it is.
Mhm. So basically, you were basing your info off of the information that they themselves provided. Is that
Yeah.
right?
They released a press release information. We read, explained that press release information, and then he was
Gave our
saying that that's not
opinion. Yeah.
true. I was like, huh? Come on, be better. No wonder. Yeah.
My
Yeah.
God.
Which is
Yeah, you're
basically
acting
the
like a
structure of
government
our
employee.
podcast. Yeah,
Mhm.
we get sources and then we just talk about what
Yeah.
the news is out. Yeah.
All right, which brings me to the next question actually. What is your target demographic for your podcast? Who is your audience? Who do you want to make sure that you guys that are listening to you guys relate your podcast, your news, your events, things like that? Who do you want to reach out to? Is it the local audience? Is it the international audience? Is it the this particular language, this particular segment, this particular spending capability pod audience? Shell.
I
Target
think
demographic.
Zero should answer this question.
Mm.
I mean, in your perspective, of course.
In my perspective, yeah, it's the Pinoy gamers.
Oo nga, no?
Kapasalpak na lang ng kamay si Zero sa mukha niya.
That's a Miss Universe answer right there.
Peace.
World peace
Thank you.
and world hunger.
Oo nga, ganun yan. Dating eh.
Anyway,
Of
yeah,
course.
it's the gamers, the Pinoy gamers, the geek culture, and yeah, the people who loves anime, like yeah, like what I mentioned earlier. So that's our target demographic, and of course, if we can influence, like new gamers, much better, I think.
Mm. Okay.
So
Influence them to be like us.
Like
Not
gamers into
Mhm.
gaming, because I think it's much better to influence the youth right now into games instead of doing other stuff like drinking, doing drugs or other stuff. So yeah, for me, it's much better to influence them on this.
Very true, very true. All right, Zides. Same question from your perspective.
world peace. No. Um, I think it's for me, our target demographic is people like us. People who are actually really into gaming, really into the geek culture, who enjoyed watching anime after school 4, 5, 6 p.m. and then uh TV Patrol in the middle and then another
God,
round
I
of
miss those
anime
days.
after, and then
Mm.
people who read comic books, who uh, collect stuff, and yeah, just like people like us. Because truth be told, for when I was growing up, uh, the type of information that I would get from for my hobbies came from the US, not really from the Philippines. So I think we're trying to be a little bit more localized for that one. So yeah, so it would be more relatable for us.
All right. And Zero,
Yeah, I
let's hear
think
your perspective.
Yeah, I think similar to that one. We really want to be something more relatable. But I'm gonna talk about more on the part we're gonna call this audience penetration wise, right? So the
Mhm.
idea for this one is we want to target the mobile players, the younger audience first. These are the people that we want to hook. From there, we want to expand our content, making it more mature, more of in line on other games perspective. Because majority of the people in the Philippines, like it or not,
True.
are on mobile devices. They are on the
Mhm.
younger side, right? Yeah. I think that's the perspective we're aiming. We're not really targeting people who are on the older side because they already have like a fixed mindset on how things works
Mm.
and how everything goes already. So
Yeah.
that's how I approach it. That's how the targeting works.
Okay. And no, don't worry. I imagine na ano na you'll be doing a lot more face palms with Shell's comments as the show goes. No, no, sige,
I mean, it's a good perspective, right? Because I
mhm.
have these thoughts on my own. I really never share them to the team, right? So
Mm,
I just give them like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. This we're gonna talk about, but I never show why are we doing this? Why are we going for this perspective? Yeah.
yes.
The logic
Mhm.
behind.
And yeah, it's definitely something to be discussed internally, the philosophy. But it's also important that the audience knows what the philosophy of the show is. They want to approach it knowing what to expect. Ito yung gusto naming makita, ito yung ine-expect namin sa inyo. Like I said, we can do a podcast about retro games ourselves and then suddenly switch into 90s SD queens in the middle of the discussion. It's not something that we normally do, but it can happen on our side. Our audience knows that. And I think your approach is in the different direction, naman. The fact that you are targeting this younger demographic and want to influence them towards gaming as a better hobby than what might be available elsewhere, like tumutoma sa kanto, ganun,
Yeah.
something like
In a
that.
way, we're taking it like a gateway drug for them, right? To expand their
Mhm.
knowledge. Oh, okay, they're
Yep.
talking about mobile games now. Now they're talking
Mhm.
about what is this? What's this Concord stuff I'm hearing? So that's kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Next question. Anybody want to toss something in from the audience or among you guys? JDM,
Sir Marky, go. Or Sir
Mark,
JDM,
Mark
go.
JDM. Sige,
Sir
JDM?
JDM, daw.
So, sunod ako.
sige, sunod na si Mark. Go ahead, JDM. You have a question. I think nakamute ka pa yata, JDM. Up, JDM's experiencing technical difficulties. Okay. Go ahead, JDM.
There you go.
Hello. Yes. Sorry. Let's see. I haven't thought. Sorry.
Sige, Mark na lang. Go ahead, Mark.
Ako na, ano lang.
So, Marky, sorry about
Of course, dumadating sa inyo yung punto na there's this misunderstandings or drama, toxicity. How do you handle those things? Or nagkaroon na ba ng ganun? Paano ba?
Towards us or towards dun sa
And-
content na
Audience
nililis
or
namin.
content.
Yeah.
within, I mean, maybe either yourselves or with audience members.
Yeah, it can come from any direction. How do you guys handle toxicity or friction? Okay. Anybody?
Michelle, go.
Yeah.
Jel.
In the 3 years that we're making the show, I can't remember if there's anything like a conflict or anything. Yeah, I think we're all good. And what happens with the three of us is that we adjust for one another. That's why there's no conflict, there's no friction happened in the 3 years that we're running the show.
That's good.
So,
That's good.
Yeah, I
How about
think for
haters?
me, in
Do
my
you guys-
perspective,
Do you guys have
maybe
any haters in your audience?
I think we do. That's
Okay.
as
No.
you cannot please any everybody. So yeah, it's normal to have some haters or bashers, but yeah, I
That's how
think
you know you made it. You already got
Yeah.
haters.
It's true.
mostly it's via TikTok, if I'm not mistaken. So but yeah, so far in the like I mentioned, in the 3 years that we're running the show, we're the three of us are adjusting for one another. If, for example, if I'm not available, Zero will search for a different person who's gonna be there for the show for that
Substitute
during
for you.
that time. Yeah, and if not, we will like just do gaming news. So we instead of doing the podcast. That's why there are weeks that we don't have a podcast recording. So yeah, I think Zero. The only problem that they might tell you is that sometimes I'm late.
No
But
comment.
yeah, but yeah,
What?
I
It
think
happens to most shows.
that's the only problem that we
Okay, that's fine.
But-
That's fine. That's nothing that Plan B can't fix. Anyway, so to continue though, yeah, iba naman yung iniisip ni Job. But anyway, so in terms of yeah, continues. Zides, do you have anything to add in terms of internal strife or external haters?
External.
I think more of external. As a specific example, it was one of the earlier episodes of the podcast. We did a review of the live action Voltes 5
Mm.
TV series, the Filipino TV
Ah,
series,
yeah.
and I did the review.
Mhm.
I watched all the episodes, and my take was I don't know who the target audience is because it's not as faithful to the source material,
Mhm.
Yeah, huh?
and you're
Oh, it
and
was not.
then it was more of a telenovela for some
That it was.
reason, and they added a love triangle plot that was not in the anime. So
Not
that
necessary, no.
Mhm.
yeah. So what I said was, graphics wise, production wise, it was good. The
Mhm.
story, it's not it's not for me. And then haters came
Mhm.
defending the ano. So what I did was I ignored them. It's my take. Can you do? I watched
Um,
Voltes 5 when I was a kid. I watched this, so I know what I'm talking about.
Mhm. Zides would Zides probably watched the '90s replay series. I watched the original back in the Marcos era. So yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I watched it on channel
Channel
13.
13.
Mhm.
13. 13.
For those of you who are abroad or listening to this podcast back in the Philippines, back in the old days, there were only five channels: two,
Mm,
7, 9,
7.
13, and five. If you got lucky, well, five actually got actually
Hey,
five
hey, we got
came
four.
along
We
later.
got four
Channel.
before five.
I don't even
Yeah,
consider four a channel. Come on.
PTV4.
Yeah, you don't
come
even
on.
consider four the channel because who watches channel four? Come on. But yeah, so zero, as you
Mm.
know, as the guy who handles the technical aspect, how do how do you handle friction or haters?
Mm. In the podcast itself, right? If the topic is controversial or someone we disagree with it, right? It's the way I reply or the way I respond to them, right? So sometimes I reply as a joke or very, very sarcastically. That way, no one gets offended. So I will like a snide remark commenting about this, what happened to this one, but I'll never like totally like disagree with them. I think at the end of the day is basically agree to disagree. That's how we
Yeah.
end things on the conversation side.
Mhm.
And then on the external ones, on the haters that we have, right? I think 99% are of the haters are right. Shell and sides are already filtered with that because I'm using like auto moderations for all of
Mm.
those things that they discuss. People commenting, people saying, right? So everything is filtered already. So even if they message me personally, I don't even open my personal Facebook page, so it doesn't matter at all. So in a sense, I ignore it. And then in the incident for the Boltes 5, right? I noticed people are commenting on a specific timestamp or sites, right? Commenting. The reason why they did that is because I put like a timestamp on the chapters for YouTube, right? So to fix that solution, I removed the timestamp. So what happens now is they have to watch the whole thing before they can actually reply. Because most of the time, people just comment on the things that the clip, it's out of context in a way.
Mhm.
So
Mm.
that's how I fix that solution.
Yeah, that's that's very practical. Pero yun na nga, Zides, Shell, now you know, zero filters what comes to you guys. So he protects you guys. He's been protecting you guys from all the bad things that are coming your way. So zero knows
Yeah.
the things that
And
Yeah,
needs
we
to be
can send it
another,
privately.
yeah,
done.
Yeah.
another thing, right, is that's why we do like two types of podcast recording. Like in one podcast recording, and then we release a clean version on a
Clean.
Sunday.
Mhm.
Yeah. So the
Mhm.
clean version is I try to trim out anything that would compromise anyone from that discussion.
Mhm.
Mm.
Understood. Understood. Okay. Yeah. Now, in our case, we've gotten flagged here in Timeless Gamer Show for a multitude of things, even saying racial slurs. What can I say? But anyway,
that's that's what happens when it's live.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah.
Right.
Mhm. I mean, heck, that's the perils of life, but you can also say that's what some of the joys of it. Hey, JDM,
Yep.
you were about to say.
Yes. Ah, I want to bounce back from the previous
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, that's fine.
question. Since you're doing mostly gaming news, right? How do you select which gaming news are to be talked about in the show because
I could answer that one because
Go
I
ahead.
am the one who picks most of the news anyway. So there's two stages for that one. First one is we pick the news that happened a week before, right? Then we are utilizing our social media accounts, let's say our Facebook. Before we even discuss about the news, I post like a picture, a social media post about that topic. Based from that, I check how many engagement are, how the people are reacting to that topic. Basically, it's happening like A/B testing, right? Okay, so if this gets traction, okay, 100%, we're gonna park it on our discussion. So before that, I'm already trying to filter which content might or could be potentially
work.
like the best thing that we can discuss. Yeah.
So it's kind of like you're dipping your toes in the water first with the topics
Yeah,
that you
the social.
post. Okay, understood. So that's
And on
that's very practical.
average, we're actually posting at least like 3 social media posts per day, news updates, right? So at least one of those like gets traction or specific comment that, okay, this is a good perspective. Maybe we could tackle this one, right?
right. And sometimes kasi there are updates right on the news that they're showing, like there are new developments.
Yeah,
It's
we
a
avoid
good
those.
preparation.
We avoid those like things that are still happening. We don't want to
Yeah.
talk about things that as they are. We usually reserve them. Okay, let's move this next week because we're 100% sure something's gonna happen even more.
True.
Absolutely, yeah, that's true. Developing stories often evolve
Yeah.
as the week goes by. Yeah, and if you hit on something that is happening at that exact moment, there's a higher chance of you putting your foot in your mouth later on. So yeah,
Exactly.
that can happen. Okay,
True.
that's all right. So now let's see. Let me see if I can come up with. Oh, Joe, you want to go?
Just a few more questions from the people downstairs. Let's see. Sir Anton asks for the Pinoy gaming for the Pinoy gamer crew. Agree or disagree? Gaming for the young generation means Roblox and Minecraft only. Michelle, you first. Agree or disagree?
I
That's all they care about.
disagree.
Roblox and Minecraft.
I
Disagree.
disagree with that. Yeah. Because there are some youth that I'm seeing right now. They're playing games like Genshin Impact. What else? Like right now, like Zaro mentioned earlier, youth is into mobile games. So like Mobile Legends, HOK, or which is Modern Earth Kings. So yeah, it's not just about Roblox for me. I disagree with
Right.
that one.
Zai.
How about Sir Sides? Agree or disagree? Gaming for the
Disagree
young
with
generation means
Roblox.
Roblox
Yeah,
and
disagree
Minecraft.
with Roblox. Agree with Minecraft because I'm letting my daughter play Minecraft right now. So yeah, I just make her build stuff. And but if we're talking about gaming as a whole, I think uh I'd much lean towards for gaming for kids for uh more creative games, yeah, like uh
Mm.
Minecraft, Kerbal Space Station, those types of games. Those are what I'm trying to let my kid play. I want it
Constructive.
to be more, yeah, more creative games, but I curate every game that she plays. I make sure that she doesn't touch anything that she doesn't play anything that I don't know about. So I think,
Grand Theft Auto.
but yeah, but
Sir
based
Zero.
on the question, uh,
Oh, there you go. Continue.
disagree. Yeah, sorry. But for the question itself, for Roblox, disagree. Agree for Minecraft.
There you go. Sir Zero, sir, same question.
Yeah, I disagree for both of it. I could think it depends on the demographics, which country, which user base are we talking about, right? If it's in Philippines, they're most gonna be identifying more on Mobile Legends, but partially there's some truth on that one, right? Because I think there's a recent study. Most of the gamers now don't like attributes like to like console gamers or just gamers in general. They attribute to themselves to the brand itself, to the game that they're playing.
Yeah,
I forgot which specific study was that, but yeah,
yeah.
that's my
All right.
response for this one.
Oh, yan, natawag ka ng tita,
Another
Shell. Natawa.
Hello.
Ayan.
Why
Very
tita? Ate only.
White
Adjuma. Andiyan si Ajusim. Andiyan si
Adjuma.
Adjuma.
Napatanda niyo ang
Adjuma, no?
masyado,
Grabe.
guys.
Because you said you were playing Sega. There you go. How about okay? So we got another question here. Let's choose this one. Coming from the writers. What game do you think deserves a remake or a remaster? Michelle, you first.
Same answer
Wait,
with sides.
remastered. Oh, wait, that's hard. I think they remastered it already. For me, it's Kingdom Hearts, but I'm not really that remastered yet.
Mhm.
For me, Kingdom Hearts. I
More
like
of
that.
First two?
upscaled, bale. Okay.
First two. But haven't they done that? Okay. I think they did, like PlayStation 3, I think. The
Mhm.
Yeah,
remix.
yeah.
1.5, 2.5, kind of.
They did, but not all of the Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, that's the one that I wanted to have. Like,
Kingdom Hearts. For
yeah,
Michelle.
Kingdom
There you go.
Hearts.
How about Sir Sides? Same question.
I would first like to apologize to Sir Deridas for this answer. Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger.
Yep.
I mean,
Okay.
they've been remastering Dragon Quest. Have you seen
Yeah,
how
yeah.
well they've been doing the Dragon
Yeah.
Quest series? Those are nice, I have to admit.
Mm-mm.
I mean,
It's true.
I might think Chrono Trigger is overrated, but if they did remaster it in that style with 3D backgrounds, 2D sprites, was that right? Something like that. Then yeah, it's like Octopath Traveler, shall we say? If you've
Yeah.
seen Octopath
Mm,
Traveler,
yep.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
My
good.
my belief is that if Square Enix is even close to being bankrupt, they're
Oh,
saving Chrono Trigger as their last resort.
yeah,
Aw.
they're pulling it out of their asses. I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
there was
I
a
mean, not. I
activist
mean, not
stakeholder,
now.
right,
I mean,
pressuring
surely
them right
they.
now.
Sure,
So
they're considering it, but not now. Most likely. Sir
Sorry,
Zero,
Zero. Go ahead.
same question.
yeah, I was saying that there's an activist stakeholder on Square Enix right
Square
now that
Enix.
gave them like a 10-pager or something. So now they're trying really, really hard to make things right. But in regards to the remake and sequels, right, I am in the same side with sides. Basically, I like Chrono Trigger, but to have a different answer, right, I probably want Caesar Street to get a remake. There's a
Oh
lot
yeah.
of spiritual successor. Anno
Mhm.
Pax Romana
Ano?
disappointed me. So
Really?
yeah.
Okay. I have to give it a run. It's already on Microsoft Game Pass. I have to give it a
I
I'll
feel
have
it's
to
a
give it a try.
reskin of Anno 1800
No,
rather than
1800.
something
Well,
more.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. 1800 was good, but for the mechanics, if it was going to be put into a Caesar 3 style game, it might not work. You're right. The
Yeah.
the road building aspect is a little bit. Anyway, we'll have that discussion after the show. All right, because we're getting into
Okay.
the nitty gritty of it.
Maybe one more from Sir Derides before we circle back to Sir Joel.
Mhm.
What's your favorite anime of all time? Time. Michelle.
Wait.
Urotsuki
Of all
Doji.
time.
Shin-chan.
Bible Black.
Bible
No,
Black.
just
Bible Black.
joking.
Yes.
The Blue Girl.
Love
The
Blue
Blue
Girl.
Girl.
Ayun na.
My
I
famous
don't
use.
know.
Dirty
Night Shift
Pair.
Nurses.
Night Shift Nurses.
Night shift.
Night Shift Nurses. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're really
Wait,
reaching deep
anime.
now.
Leatherman. Crazy.
Tom Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer. No,
No, just
valid.
Oh,
no, just
okay.
joking. No,
Valid.
just joking.
The
For
age is
me,
showing.
True.
Okay.
I think Dragon Ball. So for me,
Because
that's
of the
Oh, Dragon Ball.
yeah.
the seven
Ball.
The
Z,
original
The
Dragon
seven
Ball?
Dragon
Super.
Balls. No,
the
just
dragon or the ball.
The 7 Dragon Balls.
The
Is that the
dragon
one
with
with Sailor
balls.
Moon?
Okay.
Is that the one with Sailor Moon in it?
Dragon Moon.
Ball.
Yes.
Ayan na,
Dragon Ball?
napapa-facepalm na rin si
Max.
Marco. Ayan na.
That's my
Because he knows it.
all-time favorite anime. For
Okay.
me, it's
Got
Dragon
it.
Ball.
There you go.
Okay. How about you,
Your side.
Zaid?
Uh, it's either Rurouni Kenshin or Slam Dunk.
Mm,
Ooh.
okay.
The
90s.
same creator.
The
Hmm.
the 1 week free throw shot ba yan?
Ah,
Or
yeah.
3 point
Yeah.
3 point shot by
For
Kogure
the whole
with
episode,
flashback and
just for
everything.
that
Yeah.
one shot.
Yep.
Could you imagine if he misses all, all that
That
all
would have
that
been the
backstory
best
for
thing
nothing?
yeah, that would have been the best thing to happen if he missed the
If he
shot
misses.
after the 1 week flashback.
Hey, at least we got to know him, guys. You're right.
Yeah.
How about Sir Zero?
Can you guys guess which shirt is this?
Ooh,
It's a little hard.
Oh,
Griffith?
Berserk.
Yes,
It's Griffith,
Berserk.
right?
Griffith.
Yeah. So my
Berserk.
favorite anime is Berserk.
Berserk.
Basically. Sad
Berserk.
thing about it is that the author died.
Daughter died.
So
Yeah,
I don't know if they're
daughter
gonna end it.
died.
Luckily, the best friend is trying to finish it, but their output is very very slow. But yeah, this is my favorite anime of all time. Plus, it's kind of if you see any like modern animes like with good animes that come out recently, they usually base it from Berserk. Like that's the OG anime. If there's a time
True.
loop or anything like that, it came from Berserk. They will always
Mhm.
attribute to Berserk. Yeah.
Right.
All right. So let's see. Question for the Pinoy Gamer podcast members. How do you see yourself positioned in terms of the media online in both in Pinas and internationally? Do you see yourselves as starting off? Do you see yourselves as somewhere in the middle? Or do you see yourselves as a mature podcast already that is reaching out to an audience with an established, shall we say, platform and motif?
Shell
Yeah.
has an answer to this yesterday. So go ahead, Shell.
Yeah.
We were
Why?
discussing about this yesterday, right?
Why?
Nothing?
No, you answer, Zero.
Uh, I want to hear your perspective basically before I answer, right? Because I
Mhm.
have a different perspective.
Oh, go ahead,
Yeah.
Shell. Ano ba yung nakikita mo na positioning ninyo in terms of the media, in terms of the audience? How do you see yourself as a podcast? Are you guys like just launching on the way up, in the middle already, mature enough that you guys are established? How do you see yourselves as a podcast?
In my
I mean, there are
perspective,
others.
in
Yeah.
my perspective, I
Oh, so in
think
relation to others as well. Okay.
mm,
Mhm.
but for me, on our current state, I think we're still not starting because I for me we already have what do you call this? Like a system, or it's already not established, but we have a flow already, but we're not yet there. So in my own opinion, I think we're starting and getting in the middle, something like that. I'm not sure with them, but
Okay.
on my
Yeah.
point of view, even in our 3 years,
Mhm.
yeah, hopefully, looking forward to get more what do you call this? More established.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Zides.
I think in terms of audience reach, we're just starting.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Same.
think we're compared to other podcasts. If it's just the podcast community as a whole, we're really really small. I
Mhm.
think we're just starting.
All right. And Zero.
Yeah, same with that one. We're just starting, especially if I compare it to the other products that we have.
Yeah.
So I think of the podcast as a product, the video game news as a product, the
Yep.
website as a product. Most of our, let's say, money comes from the website, right? We get advertisements from there, no problem, at least in a monthly basis. So we get the funds from the website to fund the podcast itself. That's how it happens. So as long as it's not monetizing, we're not there yet. That's how I view it.
Mm. Okay.
If there's any consolation to everyone here, uh, there was this Reddit post. I told this to the guys before, and there was this guy. There was this one person asking, uh, what gaming podcast, what Filipino gaming podcasts are available out there. And I would like to believe whoever answered is none of us here. They said,
Buhat na sariling bangko.
yeah, they said Pinoy Gamer. They said you guys, and they said TGS.
Nice.
So
Wow.
Nice.
yeah, I
Really?
mean, you can check actually. Just Google it, and then it's there. Mm.
Yeah,
On,
and
on
most
some point, I
recently,
believe that.
yeah, and most
Yeah.
recently, I did ask this of the new Google AI Gemini. I did ask, and they
You're
did
there.
list you guys,
Yeah,
yes, as
you were mentioned
the
there.
Filipino podcast to listen to. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think because of the
Wow.
consistency output. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
sure. Or the SEO that we have because it's integrated to the website. But another thing, right, that I
But the fact that
believe
you're
on
being
what
mentioned yeah.
Yeah, what Joe was saying a while ago, right? Shell has some experiences with local
Yeah,
fans already, like
she's a
taking photographs with
celebrity
her.
already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What?
she's
Yeah.
the one who telling us those stories that there's a fan came up to her asking for a photograph because she saw her
Yeah.
on one of the reels.
Yes.
Yeah, I was surprised actually that someone asked, and
Just her.
I
Just her.
was shocked. I
Just
still
her.
can't believe that someone wants to take a photo with me. It's like, yeah, are you
Yeah.
sure? I want to
So
run away or
rude.
something like that. I was so surprised. But yeah, the that person mentioned that I saw your content via TikTok, something like that. So really, and then
Buti na lang
there.
hindi OF sabi. Anyway.
Uh,
Oh my
No
god.
Again, just her.
Oh.
Yeah.
jab.
Oh.
No. What the hell?
I mean, that
Yeah.
that's actually pertinent to the Raida's question. Question for all of you guys: the time you've been doing the podcast, has anyone in you guys' area recognized or recognizes you in the world? Yeah. So that is Michelle's response. Somebody did recognize her and
Just her.
asked for a photograph with her. All right. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's very
then she
cool.
paid that person after.
Yeah. You want coffee?
Thank you for your
Yeah, bring the
patronage.
coffee.
Ay, nako.
Please come back.
It's something that can happen, I imagine, as you guys proceed with your podcast, and as you guys become better known, not just in Pinas but also internationally. If you guys travel, if you guys go to places that, well, I mean, the heck, you'd be surprised that our remember Joe, our heat map. Somebody keeps downloading our podcast right in the middle of the ocean. Who knows? You might go
Nice.
on a cruise, and you might go on a cruise, and somebody might be listening to your podcast. That can happen. All right. So, Joe, next question.
We will circle back to Sir Marky Mark or Sir Judge M. Do you have any? Sir Marky Mark.
Ako meron.
Oh,
Okay, go ahead,
Go.
Mark. Sige.
Go.
For me, ito medyo i-break ko na yung topic natin. What is the most overrated game na meron
Mhm.
oh,
tayo ngayon?
fighting words. Okay.
Everybody says it's great, but you personally have tried it and said this
Meh.
isn't all that. Yeah. Mhm.
No.
Yeah. Okay, sige. I think Zides wants to go first on this one. He's nodding his head. Go ahead, Zides.
Yeah. Battle Royales.
Battle Royales.
Mm.
The
Okay.
whole category.
Anything
really
battle
couldn't-
royal?
Yeah,
Mm.
anything battle royale. I really couldn't get into it. So and a lot of people are playing it. But when I try it, I just get bored. So yeah, it's not for me.
How
Battle
about you,
Royale
Mel?
is PUBG, no?
Yeah, PUBG,
Fortnite,
PUBG.
PUBG,
Right.
Fortnite,
That has
Warzone.
Yeah.
Battle
Apex.
Royale game mode. Oh.
Yep.
Okay. Shell, I know your overrated series is Soulsborne games because
Yeah.
it's extremely
Yes.
popular, but you're
For me, it's hard. So yeah, you're right. You're correct. But yeah,
Mhm. I mean, heck, a lot of people do
someone's
play it.
disagreeing.
Yeah, Mark.
Mark.
Ajushi is disagreeing with Ajuma.
Yeah, there you go. Very true. Very true. There you go.
We,
All
we,
right.
we had an hot take episode, diba? Then I
Mm,
told everybody that Elden Ring is overrated
yeah,
because
that's true. That
What?
the a lot of tawag nun, I don't know if I'm going to take flack on this kasi they hired someone who's good at world building, which is George R. R. Martin. Then
Yeah.
yes.
there was
Mhm.
no storytelling, right? Like in the RPGs that we used to. Only what you need to do when you play Elden Ring is you get the story based on the flavor text of the items or mga scrolls,
Oh,
yung items na you get
Mm.
in the
that's
game.
all Soulsborne type of
Right.
games.
Mm.
That's
Mm.
Correct.
And even philosophical if you're into Dark Souls games, diba?
yeah, exactly.
How about you, Zero? A most overrated
Uh,
game, in your opinion?
it's a genre for
It's a
me.
genre. All
Since
right.
I'm a fan of RTS games, right? I'm really disappointed that MOBA got the traction, right?
Mm,
So I wish
True.
MOBA
Oh.
will
True. True.
come
True. True.
back
True.
more
True.
rather than
True. True.
MOBA.
True.
okay. It's a thing. Like we talked about before, and I think I'm not quite sure if this is something that you guys discuss in Pinoy Gamer. That you did say that the Filipino community, online gaming community, or gaming community in general, is very much fixated on their phones because it's the most accessible platform.
Yeah.
It's
True.
the one that everybody has.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that they really get into. What my friend is playing, I'd like to play as well. So that's something that you can't help. All right. So yeah, it's very fair assessment, which dovetails into our relevant question in terms of us, the Timeless Gamer Show. We love retro gaming. We love games that are from the past and were that happened in that had their heyday in the old days. What is your opinion, personal opinion, on retro gaming individually? I know Shell
Mm.
loves the PS1 and PS2 era, but as a whole, retro gaming, is it something that you're interested in? Is it something that you're curious about? Is it something that you want to understand? Or is it something that you think is going to be relevant in the future, per current and future? Shell.
Yeah, for me, retro games is one of the best. And actually, I have a niece. So what I do is I
That's my
let
tita.
her.
Yeah.
That,
Hence, Ajuma.
and you know what? Surprisingly, she liked the old games, and I was able to influence her to play the the retro games. She played games from PS3, from DS, Nintendo DS. So yeah, retro game. I can attest that, and also like retro games.
I feel myself turning into dust now because Shell is referring to PS3 and DS as retro.
Oh,
Not
I'm turning
not
in,
really,
yeah.
but on my niece
Nag, nag,
perspective,
nag,
because
nag,
she's just
yeah. Nagiging abo
she's
na
just
somebody
ako.
girl
Anyway,
needs.
continue.
Yeah,
not really, but
that's old.
That's
but
Tatanos
my
na.
niece is just 14, so yeah,
Mm.
she don't like know the console like games. So yeah, I think we can just consider those retro games, right? For
Yes,
their
yes,
age,
yes,
right?
yes. For the age range, definitely that's already retro.
Yeah,
Anything, actually, technically speaking, anything more than 10 years is
yeah.
considered retro already. So, sides, same question.
Probably. I think there was an article that came out recently that a lot more people are looking into older games and retro
Yeah.
games. So I think
Yes.
it's going to. It's. I hope it comes back with a vengeance. The retro games, older games, how the games were structured in the past versus how they're structured now. I think it's a bit better. I'm not sure if that's just I'm looking at it through nostalgia glasses, but I feel that the older games were I played them. I had more fun playing them rather than the new ones, except for probably
Mm.
Baldur's Gate and
Mm.
Expedition 33 because they had their what do you call this, their gameplay was more geared towards the old style of gaming rather than the new ones, so I had more fun with those games.
All right. And Zero?
I like that they exist in a say. All right. But as someone has no time on gaming that much, I would never I will barely come back to those kind of games that I play from the past. There are certain ones, like I mentioned, I play Caesars, but I'm not gonna play like CS:GO 1.0 anymore, right? Because there's a better version. So I go for that perspective. Like maybe if there's a better version of this existing game, I would go for that one rather than the original. But if there's none, I would just go back to the original one. Like for example, I don't like how the new Dragon Age are coming out. I'll just play the older ones. Yeah. Yeah, one
Zides.
specifically. Skip two.
Oh, I thought Zides had a point to put across. Okay, all right. So yeah, that's a very fair point. It's the fact that generations of games also have iterations and quality of life improvements as you go throughout each generation. My first game of Civilization 1 might have been crazy addictive, but if I look back at it now compared to the newest versions of Civilization, definitely there's tons of great new things there that I would enjoy. All right, so yeah, that's my question, and this is a very controversial point I'm gonna make. Well, question, shall we say? Wokeism. It's penetrating the gaming industry nowadays. It is something that is permeating the atmosphere of video gaming. What is your personal opinion on, shall we say, the push for representation of every demographic on video games, and the fact that we have to accept what they are pushing on us? Shell.
I think they're doing it too much right now. And it's okay to put something in the game, but not that too much that it is becoming pushy. Something like that. For me, it's a no. But yeah.
No, it's
Uh
perfectly valid. Yeah. If that's how you feel, that's what you say. Go ahead.
yeah. But yeah, they're pushing it too much right now. And in my opinion, in my perspective as well, it's not good in effect with the younger generation specifically. But yeah, I don't want to talk about that much. So
She
yeah,
doesn't want to
I'm
get
going to
canceled.
I want to pass it to
Why?
Zero and Sides.
Actually, no, 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 no. As a corollary to that, is cancel culture a thing in Pinas and among your audience?
Ugh.
I don't think
I,
so. I don't think so.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. They get
All
more
right.
famous when you cancel them in Philippines. Doesn't work that way.
mm,
Yeah, true.
Okay.
That's true.
Sides. Same question.
I think, I mean, gaming is already diverse. If
Mhm.
you look at
mhm.
older games, even the new ones
Absolutely.
that are coming out right now, you see Baldur's Gate. You can have sex with a bear.
Mhm.
You have same sex stuff, but I think if it's something that they push that compromises the game itself, that's where it's something that's really bad.
Mhm.
Because the center of their attention is not on the game, but it will be on the issue.
Mhm.
So I think diversity in itself is not a problem, but
Mhm.
the hard push that they're doing is, yeah, I think that's the bad thing.
Yeah. Okay. And Zero, your opinion.
Yeah. I think same. Same. So
Oh,
everyone's already preparing for this one. No, it's same basically. So I don't think diversity is bad. As Sides mentioned, they already exist. The problem is how they present it. The problem is how every Western media present it right now, right? It's in your face. They're not presenting the game. They're presenting the diversity of the game, right? I'm buying a game, not the diversity of the product. That's the problem I have it for right now. At the same time, who are these games for, right? If you
mm,
want to target a specific market, don't get mad if that specific market or the other market don't buy it. The problem now is you don't buy it, it's your fault. So
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
how they're doing it right now. That's why I don't like how the messaging is coming from right now. They keep forgetting that diversity already exists. It's just that they're doing it in your face, and how they react on those games right now is like they paint it on a bad light.
Mm.
Like, yeah,
It's very true. I mean, plain and simple. The fact is, you kids are way too young for this. But back in the '80s, we were already extremely diverse. We had Mr. T,
Yeah.
we had the Bionic Six, which was a multiracial family
Mm,
altogether, and they
yeah.
were not just
Samus
humans;
is
they
a
were also
girl.
robots. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Samus is a girl, and the fact is, um, we are extremely diverse already. Well, the most important thing about gamers is that we love the gameplay. We love
Yes.
the enjoyment of it. And if it's
True.
something that we don't enjoy, why are we going to pay for it?
We're
Why
not
are we
gonna
going to
buy it.
spend our money on it? Why are we going to spend time on it? So that's something that the developers are forgetting,
Yeah.
and it's causing the modern gaming crash, the gaming crash 2.0, which I predict
Mhm.
will be coming sometime within the next couple of years. All
Yep.
right. So, yep,
Yeah.
that's
My
my go ahead,
Something
Joe.
to yeah, something to add there, right? I think
Mm,
we play games for escapism, right?
yes.
Yep.
Yep.
We want to be the characters that we're playing. That's why we customize them, buy
Hmm.
skins for them, right?
Hmm.
So if they're no longer relatable, why would I play it?
Precisely. Absolutely. Right there. Exactly. Joe, you were about to say.
2 points. Point number one, and this is just my theory.
Hmm.
There's the Japanese developers, and then there's the Western developers.
Mm,
Hmm.
The Japanese
yeah.
developers they don't really care about wokeism.
True.
They just
True.
do a thing and then that's it. They could care less about anybody else what they
It's
think.
true.
Back in the
It's
day,
mostly that, right?
we got back in the early edits, especially with Sega, for example, Bare Knuckle. You got Axel, the white guy. You got Adam, the black guy, and Blaze, the fe- uh, the only girl. That's your representation. That's your representation right there.
Representation. Yeah.
The male white guy, the male black guy, and the only girl. Fantasy Star. You got a female protagonist at first. Same goes with Rails in the Sky. Protagonist is a girl. Samus. Who would have thought it's a girl?
Mm,
Final Fantasy. You got Barrett. Yeah, sure. Part of the main cast. Same goes with
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 13. There's another black guy in there.
yeah.
So
It's true.
I mean, they just include them there. Doesn't necessarily they're not trying to push an agenda. They're just there. The only one who's
Yeah.
putting these wokeism ideas is just the Western people,
True.
and
Barrett
the
is a
Western
strong,
people.
independent woman in
It
the
just
game.
trickles down to us. Whatever they say, we just agree. Oh yeah. Because that's what they think. The Japanese,
Yeah.
like I mentioned, they don't really care.
Yeah.
They just do.
That's true. That
Point
is
number
true.
two, when we say there's a school of thought that's saying, okay, we play video games to escape realism. If so, but there's also the school of thought that okay, video games right now should be a reflection of our reality. So what you're saying is that in your reality, people like us shouldn't exist. Is that see? So you're basically denying their you're basically denying their identity. You're basically denying they should be included in that reality of yours because you want to escape that reality. There are no black guys, no gay people, no people with handicaps whatsoever. School of thought one, school of thought two. Escape reality or should be a reflection of reality. Depending on who's answering, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. True.
Depending on who's answering, depending on how passionate they think should be in regarding with wokeism. There you go. Let's go with anybody else, Sir Marky Mark or Sir JDM. Any more questions before we go circle back to Sir Joel?
What is Sir Joel? This is Sir Joel.
Okay. So while we're okay, so I'll ask my question first before we go to Sir Mark or Sir JDM. While they're thinking, um, for the people for Pinoy Gamer PH, your name, Pinoy Gamer, is it when we say Pinoy Gamer, are you talking about the viewer Pinoy Gamer, or are you talking about you guys? Because there's three of you.
Uh,
Because with us, originally our name was supposed to be Timeless Gamer, but people keep saying it's timeless gamers because there's a lot of us. So in your case,
Mm.
are you planning to stick on Pinoy Gamer or people call you Pinoy Gamers? Is there any misunderstanding there? Michelle, first go.
I think Sarah should answer this question.
No, I mean, your perspective, of
World
course.
peace. World peace. World
World
peace.
peace na naman. Okay,
No,
sige,
because
fine.
he's the
The
one
name
who
is a strategy.
conceptualized. Yeah, that's why I think he's the best one to answer this question. I don't have any idea, to be honest. That's why I'm passing it to Sarah.
I mean,
Yeah.
didn't you even question it at first? I mean, we were thinking about it. Why Pinoy Gamers? Like singular, not gamers, plural.
Because I just joined Pinoy Gamer. And Pinoy Gamer was way back 20
Ah.
something. So
Mm.
and like Sarah mentioned before, it was a website. It's a podcast is just a product, one of the products of Pinoy Gamer. So yeah, I think he's the one who should answer this question.
Okay.
There you go.
Pinasa
Yeah.
talaga.
Okay. So it's a market research again, basically. It was when we're conceptualizing the name of the website of Pinoy Gamer. I consulted several people, basically did a user research about this. Should I call it Pinoy Gamer, Pinoy Gamers, PinoyGamer.com or something like that, right? So we just conceptually made it into Pinoy Gamer. Another thing is because most people like on the comments, they say, hey, you're a Pinoy gamer, right? It's not Pinoy gamers. So we coined that word based on how people say it in a way and how they also search it in Google. So it's an SEO strategy to the point that if you notice, right, some of the big brands no longer uses the word Pinoy gamer to call their like community or their group because we kind of stole the identity of Pinoy Gamer. When any like marketer, publisher go into Google, let's find Filipino Gamer or Pinoy Gamer. We're the first one to show up, so we kind of monopolize on the name. That's the strategy that we did there.
Okay.
At least what I did.
Yeah. That was way back. What year, Zero?
I don't
20.
remember 2000.
Sir Sides, you were about to say.
No, no, no.
2014.
Yeah,
Your
it's
perspective, go.
basically just yeah. I'm actually just agreeing with what Zero said. Yeah, it's monopoly SEO style of strategy.
Okay. All
That
right.
makes sense.
So to kind of bring it all home, not so much bring it all home, but kind of like how in a plane you're kind of circling the runway already and kind of preparing for a landing. What is your long-term goal as Pinoy Gamer, the podcast, the brand, the website, the marketing, everything? What is it that you hope to accomplish? What is it that you hope to achieve? What do you want to do in the long term? Let's start with Michelle.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you want to
For
do for the company?
Yeah.
What do you provide? What
like
can you do for the company?
Mhm.
so
How can you add
actually
value?
What is
actually last
what's the
night we
value?
were somewhat brainstorming on what should we like add, and I'm suggesting things so
Mhm.
that we can reach more people. Like I mentioned that we should add like uh live streaming again, new games or indie games, so that we can also help, because I think one of the things that Pinoy Gamer, the team, do is help also the other indie developer, Filipino indie
Mhm.
developer, not just us, but yeah, we're trying to help them so that they can reach other people as well, to expose them. So that's one of our goal, and also
Mhm.
to reach the youth, like I mentioned earlier, to influence them to play games, which actually will help them to have a better hobbies instead of doing other stuff. But yeah.
How very altruistic. All right, Zides. Your long-term goal, not just for
Well,
yourself, but also for the company itself, for Pinoy Gamer, the brand.
yeah, I think more community building. I looking at how the gaming community is in the Philippines. It's more game based. Like we're not really gamers. We're Valorant players. We're ML players. We're HOK players, and there's a lot of toxicity going around between those separate groups. So I think I think a better long term goal is to have a community of Pinoy gamers as a whole, not just as I'm a Valorant player. I'm a ML player. So yeah, I think that for me that's what I think is a good end strategy or end goal.
Okay, that's certainly a noble goal. All right, and zero.
Yeah. So my goal for the brand, which is Pinoy Gamer, right? So I want it to be the authority for anything gaming related in the Philippines. That's the idea that I'm making here. That's why we're recently like more contacting like indie game developers where you can put your games on our website. It's gonna have like a game store, right? So when everyone like thinks about gaming in the Philippines, they go to either our content, go to our website, Pinoy Gamer. If they want a news update, go to the YouTube for those contents. That's the end goal that I have for this one. The
All
authority
right.
in a way. Because everyone was like going for, oh, I want IGN, Kotaku's, The Gamer, those kind of things, right? So I want it to be like an IGN, at least the positive side of IGN, but in the Philippines.
No, I mean honestly, it's a it's a good way. Shall we say, it's a good idea to position yourself to be the not just the authority, but the trusted source of news in terms of Filipino gaming. Because like that has been happening in recent times with stuff like Kotaku, Gematsu, IGN losing credibility, especially what's happened in the with their staffing, with the revelations that they've been
True.
taking bribes for pushing certain games as opposed to other games.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is a good long-term goal to become the trusted news authority in terms of Philippine gaming. Yeah, that's a very good one. All right, so I think Joe, we can just kind
Mm.
of take last few questions and then we can take it home.
So Mark, one last question to the guys.
May naisip lang kasi ako, boss. Question for you guys. What would you choose? Saving brown out while saving the game, or brown out while fighting a boss?
Hmm.
Wala lang. Pumasok lang sa isip ko.
So
Right.
saving
The
right in the middle of
difference
the
there is
game.
Mark. I
Okay.
see Mark's philosophy on this because saving the game,
Or saving
there's
during a
tons
boss
of
fight.
grinding that you've already done.
Because it
Whereas
happened to
saving
me already.
while a boss, you're right in the middle of maybe just last 10 hit points na lang ng boss and then brown out bigla.
Imagine this is Cory Aquino 90s blackout.
Yes.
Ouch! Ah,
May lindol pa, no?
May
oh,
lindol. And the only way to
lindol, may
entertain yourself,
paha.
yeah, like Zaid says, the only way to entertain yourself was using brick
The non-pinatubo is just right there.
Everyone pinatubo, yes.
Ashfall, yes.
Yes.
Locust.
Ashful in everything.
Mm-mm.
Which do you prefer? Middle of the game, just random, or a boss fight? Miss Shell, let's
Kasi
go.
middle of the game, you can also lose your progress if brownout masira
Yeah.
yung save file mo, ano.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yun. Shell.
None of the above.
Ano di ba?
Safe question.
Oh,
Safe answer. None of the above na lang.
ngayon na lang natin nalaman, Zero and Zides, beauty queen talaga, ano. Okay?
Yeah.
Yun talaga
World
yung
peace.
datingin.
And world
World
hunger.
peace.
Thank
World
you.
peace.
Yeah,
Yun na
world
rin.
hunger.
Ayaw mag-isip. Ayoko ng problema. Huwag na lang pareho. Ganun.
Well, it's valid. It's true. Okay. Kung pwedeng iwasan, iiwasan. But anyway, Zides, your choice.
I'd rather have the brownout while I'm fighting the boss. I
Mhm.
can restart the boss battle. But if for example, I've been grinding Final Fantasy, leveling up, farming gear, and then when I'm saving for farming gear for
In the
4
middle of
hours, 5 hours, and then
boom.
Scott,
Ah.
it would take like 3 weeks before I play the game again, just to reset myself.
If at all.
All of the F bombs
Yeah.
to Meralco, all of the F bombs to Napocor.
Mhm. And Zero.
So I think the correct answer that I would say is I would fight the boss first. But I know personally that for myself, I will always save
Save before.
before
Yeah.
fighting the boss.
True.
Yeah.
So
So I am the type
zero,
of guy who always have a backup of
yeah,
doing things like that. I'm
zero follows
Knowing,
the leisure
knowing
suit
him.
Larry philosophy: save early, save often. Yeah. Okay, got it.
Save
Triple save.
Okay.
When you're not when you save and then you're not sure if you save again, and then if
Yeah.
you're not sure if
Exactly.
you save again. Yeah.
Mas
Do not
mahirap
rush
yan,
the
Sure,
autosave
one more
function,
time.
guys. Do
mas
not
mahirap
rush the
yan
autosave function.
in the 90s pa kasi, we're using cartridges, then
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
there's no,
I-
sometimes there are games that there are no save,
No
save,
cloud to
points.
save you.
Save points.
Mm-mm.
no
I can
save, no password.
I can
So,
sense that
Memory
Sides is
card with
yeah,
a
I can
yeah.
sense that Sides is the kind of guy who uses multiple save slots for his games. It's like
He's a
Yeah.
role
Even
playing
for
guy.
Baldur's
Of course he
Gate,
does.
Edition 33, all the games I play, I have multiple
Mm.
saves.
yeah.
He's a
And
role
then-
playing
then-
guy.
Scam saving.
Scammer,
That's
yes.
true. And in emulators,
That's
we're
how we
talking like
do.
he's pressing
As role
the quick
players,
save.
yeah, that's how we do.
It
All
feels
right.
my brain
JDM.
itch.
JDM, last question before we wrap it up.
I ran out of questions already. Maybe we could try to look for questions here in the. Let's see.
Mhm. Well, I guess
Yeah,
one of the
Yeah, I
questions.
have a question
Oh,
pala
go ahead, JDM.
There you go.
kay Sides. You mentioned earlier he's doing voiceovers.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
May we know more about that?
Yeah, actually, I finished a voice artist program last November. It was a 6 weekend program, basically just going over how voice acting works, the ins and outs, what to do, what you can, if you like to do voiceovers, voice acting, something like that, and then you get the certification after. And then I actually had if you know the game that just came out from Nopo, it's the Dreaded Hut. If you play that game, I'm the first NPC that you talk to. So,
Oh, very cool. I did see an advert for
Oh.
that. The Dreaded Hut. I
Which
saw
game was
that. I
that?
think I wishlisted that on Steam.
Which game was that again?
Dreaded Hut.
the Dreaded Hut.
Dreaded Hut.
The Dreaded
Dreaded
Hut.
Hut.
From
Yes.
Nopo.
Dreaded
From
Hut.
Nopo Studios. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
So yes.
Really?
So
Nice. So
I'm
we
the
have.
security
Mm.
guard there.
No, that's fine. That's fine. So
No, seriously,
yeah.
because you know why, Sir Joel? Because we keep some of the voiceovers that we have
Mhm.
already passed on, and we could use some more. We
Mm.
can use some
True.
new blood
True.
on the
Absolutely.
on the voiceover community, Filipino voiceover
Absolutely.
community. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
voice actor for Son Goku,
Mm.
the
Mm.
past. Yeah.
Nice.
As you.
Nice. All right.
The
Very
Filipino
cool.
voice actor, not original. The Filipino voice
Yeah,
actor.
the Filipino voice actor. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. So I think that is the show. You wanna take us home, Joe?
All right, that's a program, guys, and we would like to thank the all three members of Pinoy Gamer being a part of this very special program, this interview episode. We will just now proceed to our shameless plugs. So before we go to them, let's go to our TGS panel. Let's start with Sir Marky Mark. Where can they touch your grass?
Hi guys, you can catch me at Facebook and One Up Quest Facebook page. Actually, may YouTube ako pero I'm not sure kung nandun pa. So yeah, doon na lang.
Mm.
Thank you for that, Sir Marky Mark. How about Sir JDM? Where can they touch your grass?
Outside our house. So,
Sasabihin ko sana.
123 Go Retro on Facebook and Twitch and YouTube. JDM Archives if you would like to see old shows from the yesteryears. JDM Archives in Facebook and YouTube as well. Then I recently done covers, guitar covers in my music and entertainment page, the One Man Band. And if
Nice.
you're really into music, or
Pwedeng One Direction.
One.
Mm.
if I
There you
decided
go.
to go pop, yan. One
Wait.
Direction.
Before anything else, may nagko-complain, hindi binasa ang question. So we have to ask the question, you know. Question for Ma'am Shell. Kung ihahambing mo sarili mo sa isang halaman, may jowa ka ba ngayon?
Yan! Let's go!
Ano?
Ayan.
Single pa.
Single.
Ngayong 2026. Pero let's see.
Ah,
Halaman? Ano bang halaman? Makahiya. Kasi mahiyain
Makahiya.
ako.
Diyos mio.
Naubos sa sarili.
Asus!
Ayun.
Hang on. So you said you're single. So like single, like for real single, or you're just pulling our leg, you're single, or you're just saying that single.
I'm still single.
There you
Sa
go.
ngayon.
Got
Sa
it.
ngayon.
Okay.
For real.
Let's see
Sige.
tomorrow.
For real.
We'll see tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Let's see tomorrow.
Till tomorrow.
See tomorrow.
Hindi,
Alright.
as long as hindi yung celebrity answer na friends lang kami tapos bukas buntis, ano. Yan.
Ay, yung mga
Yeah,
nakakatakot
yeah.
eh.
Oo nga eh.
There you
Alright,
go.
next.
So Joel, go. Where can they touch
Alright.
your grass?
Okay. Thank you very much, everybody, for showing up for today's episode of the interview with the Pinoy Gamer podcast. We're happy that you guys hung around this long, and we are extremely honored that the guys at Pinoy Gamer podcast and the brand are have given us the pleasure of their company. So you can find me here, almost always here in Timeless Gamer Show, unless real life gets in the way, and doing my arcade evolution series on kick.com, on twitch.tv, on rumble.com, and on the brand new streaming platform, streamer.live, streamr.live. Make your own account, make yourself famous in that brand new platform as well. I'm streaming the evolution of certain games from the arcade all the way to home consoles and to modern platforms as well. I started off with Asteroids on the arcade, going to Atari 2600, into PS1, PS2, and modern recharged. And the most recent one I did, actually the upcoming one I'm planning on doing, Rampage and Frogger. So check out that series. Back to you, Joe.
There you go. Thank you for that, Sir Joel. Guys, it's streamer.live, okay? Without the E. STREAMR dot live, LIVE. Okay. The spelling is right there, okay? It was intentionally spelled like that. Okay?
Mm.
There you go. And now let's go to the people of Pinoy Gamer. Let's start with Michelle. Where can they touch your grass?
Yeah, first, well, first, I don't have a grass. No, just charot.
Tandaan nyo yun, ha? Remember what
Oh
you
my
just said,
God.
guys. Okay.
Oh my.
Hindi, joke lang.
The lawn
Wait,
has
guys,
been
seryoso na. Wait, seryoso.
Brazilian. Okay, anyway.
Jomar, you heard that? Ooh.
No, just
God.
joking. Wait, guys, so yeah, first I want to promote our page, which is Pinoy Gamer. So yeah, you can check our website and our social media accounts. Just search for Pinoy Gamer or PinoyGamer.ph if you're interested into gaming news, gaming controversies, anything gaming related, anime, geek fandom, and tech related stuff. So yeah, and of course, thank you so much for inviting us to this podcast. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. And yeah, on my personal account, just search for Shell Balete or Pearly Shell. So yeah, search it on Facebook, TikTok. Just check the social media, whatever social media you have. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for inviting
All right.
us. To guest
People
here.
better timestamp this so you know where to find her.
Clipped.
First
Thank
eyes,
you
where can they
so
touch
much,
your grass?
Good reference to the old song, Pearly Shells. Okay, nice.
Basically for sites, I don't have any social media presence, but I do have a page for my voice acting samples. It's Gemuvox. That's GEMUVOKS for IG and Facebook. So if you want to see some of the samples there, yep, see it.
All right. Thank you for that, Sir Sides. And of course, Sir Zero, where can they touch your grass?
All right. Thanks again. Thanks for having us for this podcast session. It was a pleasure. And sorry for the delay because it was supposed to be last year. That's the when we
No, it's
contacted
okay.
one another. I would like to promote the website, the Pinoy Gamer website. We recently rolled our feed section. So the feed section is basically like how you interact with Facebook. In the website is we also have the directory for the games. So if you're a game developer, indie, at least a Filipino indie game developer, you can add your game there now. We also have the video section. If you're a content creator, you can add your own videos. There's also a stream section. Similar to that one, you can add your streams. So they will all appear on the homepage of our website. And since I think this is early, we are also developing a new product, an international version of Pinoy Gamer, which is called selectstart.gg. So it's coming on the pipeline. Hopefully, we can have more audience there. Yeah, that's it.
Nice. So
There
that
you
means
go.
when we create the Timeless Gamer Show video game, we can ask you guys to host it then. All right. Okay,
Hopefully.
Or
got
even
it.
voice acting. There you go. There you go. There you go. And so, just promoting the show as well at timelessgamers.com. And for all our old episodes, all of them are archived in the YouTube channel, timelessgamers.show. And for all of our the audio version of the program, you can still go to Spotify and all of those major podcast platforms. And for all of your messages, anything at all, send them all to timelessgamers.show at gmail.com. Also mentioning Streamyard. If you're planning to have your own online classes, webinars, your own podcast, just like this one, go check out Streamyard. We're actually using it right now. Go to our description box right there for a 14-day free trial, no credit card whatsoever required. And of course, BitMap Books for all of you guys who are in the retro scene, who likes to read coffee table books, different kinds of genres, very colorful art pages. Go check them out. BitMap Books. And that's the show. Thank you all for this for joining us on this program. Thank you all so much, and of course for Pinoy Gamer PH. I keep saying PH. Same thing. Pinoy Gamer, Pinoy Gamer. All right. So
See? It
our
gets
games
to
and our
you.
bodies may grow out of date, but our gaming experiences will forever remain. Hey, it's
Timeless.
timeless.
All right.
There
See you
you
guys.
go.
See you guys again next week. Make sure you guys have a great weekend. And Michelle, do your beauty queen wave.
Yes.
Come on, go ahead.
Thank you so much, guys, for inviting
Thank you.
us.
Yes, thank you.
You.